Is birch edible? This is a good question because this is a wonderful healing plant, lots of magical properties. Um, and we're talking specifically about Betula alba, that's your white birch, Betula papifera, that's your American birch, Betula lenta, that's your sweet birch. And in traditional Chinese medicine in the East, we're talking about Betula platyphylla, the variation of Japonica. So it's basically your Asian or Japanese birch. And since ancient times, this tree has had many, many, many applications. It's been used for magic. It's been used in sacred capacities. It's been used for disinfecting, building, writing. And it's, of course, as a medicine. It has important diuretic properties, used for bladder infections, etc., etc. Check out my other video for how it's used to help, with skin. The inner bark is very high in vitamin C. So it can be ground into a flour, and it is, in fact, can be used as a famine food, an emergency survival food, and has been used this way by many cultures the world over where this tree can be found. It's not one that's usually harvested for that purpose because there's so many other grains and rices and things like this that are preferred. But in times of emergency, in the same way that the inner pine bark can be used, so can the inner birch bark. And what's great about this is that because you're talking the inner bark, you don't need to harvest the bark off of a perfectly healthy tree, thereby potentially killing it. You can take it from the large branches and the fallen trees that are on the ground and be using some of that, so you're not doing harm and you're taking advantage of what's there. Birch is really very aromatic, and it has a taste that's similar to wintergreen, so this is pleasing. And some say it's a little bit peppery, maybe a little more like a green tea perhaps. I kind of go more to the wintergreen side myself, but try some and find out for yourself. Both the bark and the leaves are made into a tea. Of course, that's going to be for healing purposes, but if you use a smaller amount, so you're not using it, medicinally, but just to enjoy, you can add a little milk to it, cream. It's been used to make ice cream with, to get a nice wintergreen ice cream. In an alcohol-based tincture or extract, from either the bark or the leaves, or kind of a little bit together, that can be used in baked goods, cookies, to bring out that wintergreen flavor, or added to cocktails, whether they're alcoholic or not. A little bubbly water, a little maple syrup. You've got a pretty nice, drink there. The juice, of course, from the leaves has really important diuretic properties, but it can be used, you can make it into a tea and just gargle with it. So that's kind of not quite in the eating category, but it's not quite in the medicinal category, although, of course, you're getting all the benefits of the vitamin C and cleaning out your mouth, so kind of a quasi, if you will. Visit our website. You're on it. Go check it out and find out about birch. It has a lot of unbelievable gifts that it gives. WhiteRabbitInstituteofHealing.com. Go check it out.